Calais port. I'm looking down and it looks like there may be a little bit of a queue to get in. Nothing too drastic, but it does look a bit bad up. It's still all going at the other end, look. Damn. Oh well.
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
It could be, yeah. Idiot. I told you need to be in left-hand lane. Yeah, it's pretty rammed. Look. Well, it could be like that at the train, so we just take a chance. That's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God, look at it. Not good at all. Never mind. Soft-sided, hard-sided, right, hard-sided. Well, you've got different lanes there now. So they've done hard-sided and soft-sided at last. But then you've got to get in that lane. Someone's got to let you in that lane. Oh, he's going back out, look. They're going back out to go to the train. Should we try the train? No? Are you sure? Oh, so let's stay with this. At least you can get out here, can't you? Hey. It's taken us 40 minutes to X-ray. So the next one in, and then we got a load of rubbish the other side of here to get the passport by the look of it. Or is it? I don't know. We'll soon find out, won't we?
We'll get weighed first.
You better jump out and get on scales then, ain't you?
I'm into slimming well. That's a job.
I don't know. We'll soon find out. I don't think the weigh thing's working anyway. No, look.
There's no numbers.
No, it's not working. Never mind. I just noticed, look at the state of this poor little barrier. It's injured, look at it. Doesn't it look sad? Oh no.
It's trying to get up.
Oh, help me! Help me! Right,
See, it's
here we go. Quick check here. Hopefully they don't want to put any ladders up. They've got no ladders in here anyway.
Expect to find one.
I don't think he really wanted it open in the end.
Well, he did say
Open, didn't he?
open.
Never mind. Look at this state of this here. Oh, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
And everybody goes,
Crazy. Just a mess, isn't it? Because you've got people coming over from the scanner for the soft side, right across to the boats for P&O, and people coming across that side to go for DFDS.
But they've been careful to put everybody in the right lanes before this. But look at it.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Thanks very much. Thanks. Bye.
Right, that's that then. Thank God for that. What a workout that was. Again.
Always is.
They just can't get it right here, can they?
Sometimes it's alright.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
That's an hour and 15 minutes check-in. After we've had a row with a few foreigners. French, mainly.
Agents.
Yeah, thinking they know best. Yeah, they can come round you and come in front of you. Push in, shove in, like we don't matter, we've only got a small truck.
Shout at you.
Yeah, and he's in a totally wrong bloody place in the end. Fool.
So he was the embarrassed one.
Yeah, because he wasn't queuing for P&O, he was queuing for DFDS, but he was in the P&O queue. And he had to get across about 4 lanes of queuing trucks in the end. And then he ended up beside us almost at passport control, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Bloody. They all think they know, and all these dimwits are all coming to the UK. Oh, thousands. There's just there's thousands of bloody trucks here, all heading to bloody UK. I didn't know there was a snack bar there and everything.
There's these little stations. There's another one further back.
Didn't know that.
It's green. I've seen them before. Toilets.
3.
6.
Oh, that's right out there. I don't think I've ever been to this one before, right at the end. Yeah, almost bloody Dover, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it is. It's as close to Dover as you can get. It's a bit steep, isn't it?
There's another one of those places then.
Yeah. The thing is, you never want to leave your truck, do you? Because you think, oh, they're going to want us in a minute.
But you don't want to leave it anyway, really.
Not with what the scumbags that are around, do we? Come on, bring your dog over. 367 straight ahead. Oh, people. But it's normally these bloody dimwits, isn't it? Got no politeness at all, have they?
It was just
Blasting his way through. We're about an inch apart with the bloody mirrors. Bloody muppets. So I don't know if it would have been quicker to go on the train. But you get the worst bit here is getting out of that X-ray shed, isn't it?
yeah, because it's like a big
Free.
mess.
It's a free for all, and you got DFDS on that side and P&O on that side. But if there's loads of vehicles and they don't know the port, they're all.
They don't know which way to go.
No,
so
that's
everybody's
it. So that's it. But this idiot, this French idiot, that had a really nice Volvo. Shame about the idiot behind the steering wheel and the trailer, because it was a fridge trailer. Well, obviously he ain't got any bloody, because he's got that on the back. Anyway, he was behind us. He come out the shed from our left. So you tag on the vehicle that's been out before you, don't you?
yeah.
So he stayed behind us for a little while, and then decided to come round there, and then he wanted to shove in the front. Well, what would anybody do? You stand your ground, don't you?
Well, you'd think, oh, he's
Yeah.
not shoving in front of me.
Yeah.
But we don't know that he wants to go right over there.
No, if he'd stayed behind us, he could have gone over there quite easily. But when you see
'Cause there
someone,
was space, wasn't there, behind us?
yeah, when you see someone come out from behind you and then start doing that, if he'd been from somewhere else, you think, oh, idiot,
He's
I
got
suppose
a
we've got to
problem.
let him in.
He's got a problem.
But when he comes from behind you and thinks, oh, he's going to push in front,
That's what it looks like.
God, these bloody people. And all these, there's a very few British vehicles here, aren't there? Thousands of this lot are coming into Dover and Folkestone and every other bloody port every day. That it just, oh, I don't know,
In charge of.
a lethal weapon, basically. And they're just idiots. And we ain't going to get breakfast on the boat because it's too blooming late. That was our plan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. Well, here we go. I've been sitting there long, have we? Not too bad. Get the bloke our ticket. He didn't give him his ticket, did he? Oh, the bloke's there taking the ticket. Different bloke, big fat bloke that doesn't know what IVE is. They're sending, what they're doing is sending them back that way, around this way. They've got the same way as we're going, I think. I don't know. I don't know how they're working this. The lanes left to us, they were turning left to come round this way. I don't know what he's doing. Going to push in as usual and use his truck as a bloody weapon like they all do. Isn't it? They just use it as a weapon. Nasty. Oh, they're just nasty. Oh, it's not a fat bloke, it's a fat woman. Her coat looks massive, it's too big, isn't it?
Yeah, expect she's got lots of layers on her.
Yeah.
Looking a bit fat.
Yeah. Oh, he's in a bloody vest, he is, that fridge idiot. See his horrible hairy arm? Oh,
I think you're
dear.
being too cold.
Oh, dear. Thank you. I see. Missy. You got to go all high pitch when you say that, didn't you? You got to sing it. You got to sing it almost, didn't you? Bonjour, Missy. Oh dear. They're reclaiming a lot of sea out there, aren't they? Sorry about the beeping, I haven't got my seatbelt on and I can't be bothered to put it on because we're going to be on here in a minute, look. Right, let's jack the back up. Jack the back up.
Jack it up.
Oof. Oh, I'm just hoping they've got some breakfast.
They'll have something, won't they?
Oh, this is a bit steep here. Let's get this right up. You could ground your tanks going over this. I did that once in bloody Sardinia. That is crazy. They shouldn't
Like a sharp edge.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have it like that. You could easily ground your fuel tanks in the middle. That is crazy. Right, the arse end's right up in the air because I've been caught like that before. I think it was a Sardinia boat that I got on. It was, yeah. Right. And that's when it don't come down quick enough, you hit the bloody roof on the boat.
To put it back down, you hit the roof as well.
Yeah, that was in Genoa coming off, wasn't it? Just hit the gutter on the back, didn't it? When we got in from Genoa. In from Sardinia into Genoa. Oh. I don't know. This might be hard for you to get out. That's close.
I can't get out there.
Climb across. What? Well, we got our breakfast, but we had to get out of there because there's all them bloody numbskulls in there, isn't it?
Yeah. Breakfast was a bit. It was nice.
Well, there was only one blooming coffee machine working out of 3, and then if you wanted to get a coffee, you had to queue up, and then your breakfast is getting cold, isn't it? So we thought, well, forget that for a minute, eat the breakfast, go back, and I still had to wait, so I come back again. And in the end I got the coffee and it was vile. It was like someone had emptied a bloody ashtray into it. It was disgusting.
Horrible.
Yeah, so we went up to the Normals place and got ourselves, what is it? A Starbucks.
Starbucks latte.
We had a laugh with the bar steward there, and he's told us we can use our driver card pass ticket things to go in the food court and get coffees in future. That's handy now. I didn't know that at all. I bet most
as long as it's better than that stuff.
Well, it's worth a go, isn't it?
Yeah.
But like he said, they don't. Those machines are the same as the driver's room machines, and
It's different coffees.
yeah. And you know when you put your tray down on the slidey thing in front of all the condiments and knives and forks, slide it along towards the till. I had this shouting at bloody hell. Oh, right, before we was rudely interrupted, he's moved because I looked at him.
There's so much space in here.
This whole lounge is empty, and he sat behind us shouting on the bloody phone. Bloody flip-flops. Anyway, I forgot where I was now.
The tray.
Oh yeah.
In front of the condiments.
When you slide your tray along in front of condiments and knives and forks and all that lot to get to the till, where you wait, and as you get there you pick your stuff off. With this bloody flip-flop that was behind me, it was leaning all over our food to get his stuff. I thought, well in a minute mate, you're going to be there. Get it when you're in front of it. So he got a few bits, moved along again, and was in front of the knives and forks. He's leaning over our breakfast to get his knives and forks. And on top of that, every flip-flop that got to the till paid for their breakfast and then asked for bloody fags. So it took twice as long. What a work up with them, innit? They've all got to smoke.
In the meantime, your breakfast is getting cold.
It's getting cold. So anyway.
But it's a reasonable breakfast. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's just under £4.
These coffees were nearly as much.
What are they? £2.85 each. Yeah,
but it's worth it.
You'd pay that in a normal Starbucks, so wouldn't you?
The same as the ones we had in France.
But it's flip flop after flip flop. It just bloody dimwits, isn't they?
Don't seem to have any sense.
Oh, they've got no sense amongst it. None of them's got any bloody sense, have they?
Or manners.
No. No manners. What's it? Decorum, is that a word? They've got no decorum. Look at me, look.
Where did you get that one?
I don't know, it just come out of here somewhere. Anyway, there's another one coming now. I'm going to shut off before he sits down behind us. Right, I've just had a look round the truck and I haven't got dark side of the moon thing up because we've got to get off in a minute.
Yeah.
And there's nobody hiding underneath, nobody inside, so we're all clear. I had a bloke up behind me. We're still on the ferry, by the way, waiting to get off. He's driving a little 3500 van. He said, "What are you looking for?" I should have said Father Christmas, because Christmas is coming soon. I thought, what the bloody hell do you think I'm looking for? He said, you know, when I told him, he said, "Oh, is that all still on then?" I said, "Yeah, of course it's still on. You see him all over the bloody place." And then in the next breath, he's saying, when he came over Monday with the fuel blockades on and queuing up, they were all lying in the grass on the side of the road and that. I thought you've answered your own question, mate, didn't you? It's still on.
Opportunity to jump on.
You've got to check round your vehicle every opportunity. And you don't see any of these bloody flip-flops doing it. What about this morning before we left the services? Well, we got up, we were booked on at 5 o'clock, and it was about nearly 20 past. We'd have a cup of tea and sorted ourselves out. I'd done my walk round, done my checks, checked there's nobody hiding on the truck.
Done our teeth.
Done our teeth, done all that malarkey. Checked there's no undesirables hanging on the vehicle underneath or whatever. There's a truck to our right, and he pulled his curtains round, and he didn't even get out of his truck, and within about 3 minutes he'd started up and he was going, wasn't he? Never got out of his truck, never done a walk round. He had if you look at the start of this vlog, the very first clip before my intro is that truck, because we overtook him down the road. He's got a 40-foot flat rack on with a load of steel on it. So they could have climbed on the back of that flat rack. There could have been
in between.
Well, not hundreds, but there could have been quite a few on there. I doubt very much if he was coming to the UK.
Or something could have been damaged on it.
Yeah,
he might not have been because he was French, but he's still on the road.
The French, with all the big rules and regulations, the bloody drivers don't even get out of the cab to do a walk round or check for the bloody criminal element getting on there. Yeah. Disgusting, isn't it? He didn't even get out for a pee. I expect the bottle was thrown out down the bloody motorway. I don't know. Yeah, they make these bloody rules, and they're not squeaky clean themselves, are they?
And we have to keep to all of their rules and their bank holidays and their Sundays and all of that.
Bloody French. I'm glad to get off of this boat. I'm sick of bloody flip-flops in their ways. I'm sick of them. They've all got the same bloody uniform on, haven't they?
Yeah.
Horrible feet all on show and baggy
sliders and
jogging bottoms. They've never
bottoms.
jogged in their bloody life with their lard asses. Oh, let's get out of here. Get into wacky races up the M20 with them all. Lovely. Crashing into bloody things and catching fire like they normally do.
And all doing their paperwork on the steering wheel.
Yeah. Oh, give me strength. Right, here we go. Back to good old UK. Seems like we've been away for bloody ever, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not even been a week.
Well, it's 7 days, isn't it? 7 days. Last Thursday.
Thursday, it's Wednesday.
Yeah. A word of warning, everybody. Another P&O ship had just spilt a load of flip-flops out in Dover.
Stop!
What?
Stop!
Why?
He's telling you to stop.
Alright.
He's getting a bit mad.
Well, I couldn't see him because he's underneath my thing. He's alright, look, he's not got the hump with me. You were the one that was bloody shouting and hollering.
Now turn around when possible, then turn right.
Seconds. He was just going like this.
Yeah, but he wasn't in my view. I've got the A pillar here. You can see him because you're sitting over there, but I couldn't.
Now turn right, then at the roundabout, take the first exit.
This is bloody queue to get out of here. This is really bad, isn't it? In and out today.
That's not good.
There's not one British vehicle in this queue. Look at the state of this. What is going on with Dover today?
It's a bit busy everywhere, isn't it?
Everywhere. I haven't seen it like this for a long time. And this is not Brexit crap, is it? What's it going to be like when that happens? I'll be glad to get this bloody trip over and done with. Well, on the out ramp here, they've got one lane shut. That's what it is. They're all pushing into one lane. I don't know what to do. Oh, they've got bloody roadworks. There's something they're doing down there. So we've only got one lane out of the port, which is a clever idea, isn't it? Right, we're out of that lot. There's nobody out from customs with a paddle. Unless he runs out now. It's got to be quick. Yeah, sitting in there. Hiding. Oh, there's plenty of flip-flops behind, mate. You carry on. Carry on.
Carry on's got caught.
Bless you!
Bless you.
Last week, Greg James was on about eating apples and everything, and he had somebody on there that eats all of it. Yeah, everything. All a lot. And quite a few people were ringing up and saying they eat all the apples. But he said the pips have got cyanide on. Well, no, so it means all these people that have eaten loads of apples have got traces of cyanide on them. There's even a bloke on there on the phone that he eats a whole bloody kiwi, all of it, all the skin and everything.
The skin's hairy. You wouldn't eat hairy skin.
Whereas he likes eating things with hairs on.
I can't even eat a peach because it's fuzzy.
You don't like a... How are you with plums?
I don't like plums.
After 1 mile, follow the road to the left.
I won't say the next bit then. They ain't got any hairs on them, the plums, so you're alright with them.
They haven't, but the texture's horrible.
You'd be relieved to know we're not going to Peace Pottage, are we?
No, we're not.
I think we'd had enough of that, and we're getting fed up with that all the time we go in there's a bloody row, isn't there?
No, we're not going anywhere near Greg.
No, I think they're safe today. They can carry on in their own little way, look. Proper coffee. Well, it's more proper than some of the rubbish we've had to put up with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've stopped at McDonald's at Arundel to use the carsy, grab a quick coffee. We've only got to go just down the road, about 20 minutes, get unloaded, and then back to the yard, and then we're done, and then we go home. Right, let's go. Right then, we're home. That's it, isn't it, hun?
Yeah.
Here we are, look. Back in the kitchen. Hey.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so we delivered our load back from Monaco. All good, everybody's happy. But when I got back to the yard, we were told to take the truck for a major inspection, service. And every time it goes in, we've got to clear the windscreen of obstructions.
Yeah.
I.e. take the table out, take the palmet out the top, take any mounts off the windscreen, take my wheel trims off, because if you don't clear your crap out the windscreen and the truck, take my nameplate out, if there's any crap in the windscreen, we get a strike against us. Well, some of us take our stuff at the windscreen, others get away with it. Anyway, so that just took a long time to get that sorted out, and I had to just crack on and get it done. The battery's going quick, so we've got to be quick, you know. So we had to crack on and do that, and then get home, and well, we had to take the truck to Portsmouth, which meant putting the car on the back of the truck so we could drive home, and I've got to pick up again in the morning. So it was a long job, wasn't it? Because then we had to also get all our stuff at the truck because we've been away.
Yeah, that was added stuff.
Yeah, so it was even worse. Anyway, we got to go because the orange light's flashing.
Yeah, it's 7:45 and we're going to eat something.
Fish and chips and a couple of glasses of wine, I think. So thanks for joining us again, guys. We'll see you next time. Hopefully it'll be a happier trip, because this one's been an absolute pain somewhere, hasn't it?
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.